Jesus Christ, Rob, can I ask you a question?
Sure, I'm all answers. Come on.
Okay, let's say in this, let me change the scenario for you a
No,
little
I
bit.
like to poop and fart.
Okay, then we'll keep it
My
that. But
my
let's
my
say
mind is like a 6-year-old. Help
that's
me out.
wonderful. I got that impression from you from all the
Thank you.
silliness that you're doing.
That's a compliment.
So
I appreciate it.
so let's say that same scenario, but you're a police officer and this is in the middle of George Floyd, like that controversy. So
Yeah.
the jury is going to be biased against you.
Yeah.
And they're going to fucking find you guilty regardless of what you do. You have
Mhm.
reason to believe that
Mhm.
because they're biased against cops
Mhm.
in this instance.
Mhm.
So would you not plead to that if you
Well,
were under the impression, like, is that not a reasonable thing that
Or would
someone
you
might
take it
do?
all the way, and the chances you get 20 years, in actual jail, where
Yeah,
people
let's
they
say
look
that
at
they're
common
saying they're going
people
to charge you.
crapping on people's heads.
Yeah, let's say that charge carries, I don't
yeah,
know,
but
life in prison.
you're making up a scenario that didn't happen. Derek Derek Chauvin didn't plead guilty.
I'm not talking about Derek. I'm making an analogy the same way that if you were a man in the middle of
Hypothetical.
Me Too with these charges, you might think differently. The same
Derek
way if you
didn't.
were a cop during George
But
Floyd.
you brought up George Floyd, and it's the worst example because Derek was tried by a jury and a jury convicted him. He pled not guilty. It's a bad
Rob, that's
example,
not
I
the
think
Lo.
that was
analogy I'm making.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
they
bad
was. I don't
example.
think they were. I don't think they were offering him 3 years probation, or he probably would have took it.
What I'm
No,
saying,
maybe you're right. In which
Yeah,
case, then it'd be a
same.
good example. But right now, it's not
I'm not saying Chauvin
because
in
Derek
particular,
Chauvin
Rob.
was a brave man and he didn't plead and
Are you afraid to
unfortunately
let my wife talk?
no talk Lo
So,
talk.
Rob, I'm not saying Chauvin in particular. I'm saying if you were a police officer in a political climate that was biased against police officers, that might be a contributing factor. The same way, if you are a man being accused of a sex crime in the midst of Me Too, you might have a different perspective. The same way, for example, if you were a black person in the Deep South, you might consider taking an unjust plea because you believe the jury will be biased against you. You
That's a
know this as an attorney that a
that's a
jury can be
perfectly
biased.
reasonable analysis.